And welcome to the next edition of Battlefield Banter. And I'm pleased to announce today we've got a special guest playing Command and Colors Napoleonics, my son, Joe. Joe, why don't you say hello to our growing amount of followers?
Hey everyone, I'm the special guest. I am Doug's son Joe, and I'm excited to be playing some Napoleonics right now.
Well, we are excited to have you. A little background. When COVID hit and Joe, Zach, and Max moved back into the house, I had an old game of Memoir 44 lying around that, frankly, we'd not pulled out yet. I'd given away my war game collection that I'd acquired in high school and college many moons ago, primarily Avalon Hill games. And we discovered we loved Memoir 44. So, being at home with nothing to do, I went on Amazon and I then quickly obtained, I think I went to a local game store and got Napoleonics, which quickly, right behind Memoir, became our favorite game. So, it, what do you like about Napoleonics, Joe?
Oh, well, I mean, compared to Memoir, I think there's a bit more depth with Napoleonics, which, you don't get the army men, which is fun for Memoir, but I do like some of the tactical decisions you can make where the hit dice go down when your enemies are weakened. And I don't know, it's just more interesting to me. It's a little more tactical because I think the individual units are a bit weaker. You don't have the tanks and stuff.
Yeah, oh, I would agree. I think Memoir is a great entry level game in the Command and Colors series where, it's field divided up into thirds. You get cards for each flank. And Napoleonics is kind of the same deal, but it's not just a reskinned type of game. It's a completely different game with much more tactical subtlety, the interplay between artillery, cavalry, infantry, and square. I really enjoy it. If given a choice, I'm probably going to say let's pull out Napoleonic, set it up, and play. Because the nice thing is you can do very quickly do a rematch by switching sides and get a joint 2 game score, kind of like they do in European soccer. So
Yeah,
so
the length of the game is nice too. I do like these marathon games, but sometimes it's a little tough to sit down for a 4.5 hour game.
Exactly. I mean, normally we can knock it out in, say, 90 minutes. Kind of depends on how the dice throwing goes, i.e., is our powder dry or wet? Um, so, with that, let me give you a little historical background. We're going to be doing a little scenario from the Battle of Waterloo, probably the most famous Napoleonic battle to the general public. And I may butcher this pronunciation. Hougoumont is the section of the Waterloo battlefield. It occurred on June 18th, 1815. It's there on screen now. I'll screen down the British Army, which I will be playing the Redcoats today, commanded by Sir Arthur Wellington. I'll get 6 command cards, 6 tactical cards. And a note, Joe, we have to remember this because it may not be on the reference card. Line units that are Portuguese, which are brown, retreat 2 hexes for each flag. The French, commanded by not Napoleon himself, but Riel, will get 5 command cards, 4 tactician cards, and they will go first. There's 8 victory banners, but a couple of things here. Let me move this over to the side so the crowd at home can see the map. The orchard shown there in blue hexes is a temporary victory banner worth 1 banner for the French when at least one French unit occupies one of the 4 orchard hexes. The British player gains 1 temporary victory banner at the start of the turn if the French do not occupy any of the 3 Hougoumont walled farm or 2 walled garden hexes. So you can see the Brits start the battle with 1 victory banner because they're currently in those 5 different hexes. The French player gains 1 victory banner if 3 full strength British units do not occupy the British baseline. So that kind of argues for the French eliminating a lot of units, which is also a key to victory. So, so anyway, just so you're aware, it's gonna revolve around the walled gardens, Hougoumont, and the orchards. that will probably be the focus of the French attacks. So the first thing I'll do is select our deck. Joe and I always like to play the 90 card deck with the tactical cards. We are logging this game for later review that might help us in the editing. So the first thing we each do is draw up. Let me bring the notes back up. I'm 6 and 6, and Joe, you're 5 and 4. So since you go first, why don't you draw up first?
All right. So I got my five command cards and then my four tactical cards.
Sounds like you got them. All
Yep.
right, here I'll get my 6 and 6. I'm going to show the viewers at home the cards that I have just so they can kind of see. Not too bad for the defense. Those are pretty big, so I think everybody can see that. And with that, I would say good luck, good rolling, but not too good. And as always, our goal is to have fun.
Do you want me to take a screenshot of my initial hand or something for the viewers?
No, that's okay. We'll just kind of skip over that. The beautiful thing about Commanded Colors is all the cards get revealed in a couple turns anyway.
Good
Yeah.
point. Okay. Right. Just kind of figure out what my initial strategy is going to
And that's what's kind of nice about Commanded Colors. You don't know what you're going to have in your hand until you start accumulating it. You start with an initial hand, and the battlefield may say certain tactics are the best, but you know what? It's really determined by what's in your hand and what you're able to do to try and simulate the fog of war, if you will, in a very simple way. All right, so attack the left flank.
Yep, yep. So we're gonna go this one. Gonna order this line, and this light infantry. There we go. All right. So just so I remember here, if I move once, that's gonna be half die, and then I can't move. I can't move twice.
Correct. In
Correct.
fact, I'll put the player's guide up on the map. You can't see that, can you, Joe?
No, I
All
can't.
right. So,
No.
just for the viewers at home, I've got the French National Unit reference card up, and you see the line infantry. Joe was asking, what does he impact if he moves on ranged fire? And moving, it's a half die per block round up. So he's got 4 blocks in each unit counter. So if he moves, they'd still be able to do ranged fire with 2, plus any particular card play, which he doesn't have here because it's attack left flank.
All right, so my line infantry, those are the ones that get plus in melee, so I want to move them close. Um, but there's line of sight in this, so let me just see if I move them here. My light infantry doesn't have line of sight on your heavy artillery, right?
Correct.
He's out of range too, anyways.
Yeah, well, exactly. He's out of range, but the line of sight would go along the hex spine there to here. So if I was back here, and you see that red dot flashing, right,
Yeah,
Joe?
I can see that.
Yeah, that would be in your line of sight. But yeah, so you might as well move too. Good call.
Okay, yeah, yeah, get him up on the hill. Okay, so I will have this be the attacker, this be the target, and I think so. I'm moving, so it's two
True.
move
Yep. And then you're into the
terrains.
woods. Let me show the terrain chart to everybody. There's your forest, battle effects, firing into at infantry a -1. Or no, when infantry is firing into is a -1.
Okay, so
So
I
one
might,
die.
yeah, I know your rules on takes backsies on the show, but I think I'm gonna target the heavy artillery instead and get
Oh, okay. All right. So that'd be two dice
Two. A miss and a flag.
and a flag. All right. So I've got to go backwards. We'll go there.
Okay.
Actually, we'll go there. And then I'm out of range of your next guy.
Right, right. Okay, so for the second attack, we'll do this one, and then that will be the one dead.
Yeah, that'd be one. Exactly. And that's a pretty powerful unit for me.
Yeah, he's got the range of three.
Yeah.
So, well, could have used that roll for the last guy, but got a whiff. So that is my turn. And I will draw up my command card.
All right. Back to me. Wow. Let's see. What do I want to do? All right, we're going to be aggressive. We're going to play Le Grand Maneuver.
All right.
All right, so he's going to move one, two. He's going to move one, two, three, four. He's going to move one, two, three, one, two, three. And then I draw a tactical card at the end of the turn. I'll draw that. I'll discard and I will draw my card up. Back to you, Joe.
Right.
That was a well timed card for me. I was able to move my guys over to Hougoumont
Yeah, you're all fortified out there in the middle.
because that's one of the
Uh,
challenges in the Command of Colors Napoleonics is the guys can't move very fast unless you get a special card like that.
right. All right. I am going to play a left flank assault.
Oh, order equal to command. So what's that? 5 units for you?
So it'll be horse artillery.
I think you've just ordered four.
Yeah, I'm choosing the last one. We'll do
Oh,
this.
okay.
One, two, three. Let them go. So we'll start with attacker, and that will be the target. So I think it'll just be 5 dice.
Yeah, 5 dice. The French get an extra one in melee, so they got the four figures plus the one. They're really tough. The British kind of want to stand off and do range fire, but I decided to kind of gamble and place myself between the French and Hougoumont.
All right, see if it pays off.
Ouch. 3 hits. I can ignore the retreat because I have support. So now I battle back for one. Uh, one hit.
A hit there. Okay, my light infantry. We will attack. Let me just look at your artillery, see what it's going to be attacking me with. Yeah, we'll attack your line infantry.
Oh, the line. Okay. Now
Yeah,
the French light. Do you get a plus one?
in
Uh,
range combat.
I believe you do. Light infantry plus one for standing ranged fire. Yep.
Okay, so
So
that'll be fine.
5. Yep. One hit and two retreats.
All right, last one. I will attempt to melee your line infantry in the front there for
All
5.
right. For big 5. Ow! 5 hits. Ouch. And
So that carries over into something else, right?
oh yeah. Oh, every time. Yeah. The house rules.
Yeah.
Wow. That boy, you would have liked that on the first one.
Sleep. Yeah. So I won't move into the tile for
Well,
this.
good call. You could move in, um, but that's your call.
Let me just check your rifle light real quick. Actually, I think we will move in. Let's try it. Move there, and then end my turn.
Okay. All right. My turn. Let's see. All right. I will play coordinated advance. So the courtesy I've discovered over the many years of playing Vassal Napoleonics in the various tournaments that are sponsored is that the opponent clicks on the card and discards it, which lets me know my opponent, in this case Joe, has read the card.
Okay.
So I'm gonna take this guy in the middle. On the left, I'll take this foot artillery, and then over here, I'll take this light. So he'll move first. One, two. Um, we'll have this guy fire here. So I believe my guy, Brit, let's see, allies, rifle light gets a plus one standing. So he's going to fire for 4 dice on your line. Yeah, three
But it's
figures and a,
at least three figures.
yeah. Is there a card to play here?
Yeah.
Battlefield Smoke. Oh, okay. So it reduces it. Good card. Down to two dice. Interesting. I would have thought you would have saved that for my artillery fire. But maybe that's a first strike you've got coming up. We'll see. All right. Two dice. Nothing. Well played, sir.
Thank you.
Um, all right. So I will have, well, it's a good thing I could have added the horse artillery to the attack, but it would have, that card would have negated the benefit of that. So thankfully I did not. The
Right.
horse artillery, let's see, will be firing for three dice. Any card to play? All right, here we go. Two hits. And you get to battle back for two. Oh, an artillery hit. Those are hard to come by. Nice firing. All right. And then my foot artillery will fire on the same line for four dice. Um, and I will play artillery combat bonus to make it five dice. I really want to knock him out. Five dice. Here we go. Oh, look at that. And it's a good thing I played that card because I got the hit on the fifth dice.
Oh, you're right. Yeah.
Wow. Exciting.
Should have
Nice.
saved mine.
All right. You can take your two hits and you will exit the field. All right. I'm happy with that. So now we both have one loss, although I'm still ahead because I'm still occupying all the stuff. So I will end my turn standard. Draw, and away we go.
Right. We'll do a center pro.
All right.
So are these Portuguese? They're yours,
Oh,
right?
yeah, they're mine. They're out there. They're token defense. Keep you out of the orchard.
Gotcha. All right, we'll go. Yeah, we'll go one, and then one here on the foot artillery. So they'll be the attacker, and then I'll defend.
Oh,
Or
he's
what?
gonna wait. So your French line is gonna melee my artillery?
Yeah.
Oh, I think I will play the dreaded first strike.
Ouch.
So what that means is I get to fire first in melee with four dice. Here we go.
Okay.
Oh, ouch, ouch. That was a well played card. Wouldn't you agree, Joe?
I think yes.
That's perfect. He didn't even get to fire off the attack.
Yep.
And I had that card. I was saving it for when you attacked my artillery. Because
Jeez.
and kind of a newbie rookie mistake, I'll confess. I could have used it um, when you attacked my first line infantry when I had
And
four.
using it there works.
Yeah,
Nice.
that probably worked better.
Jeez. All right. Well,
Well, your other guy's got a shot.
does he have a?
Yeah,
Can he?
two dice, one away for the woods. So it's This line can shoot one die into that Portuguese line.
You're right.
Yeah, so just go ahead and even though you've ended your turn, nothing.
Whiff, anyways.
All right. All right. Now it's me. Let me check something here. In the terrain chart. All right. I'm going to play probe on the right flank. I'm going to order this guy one, two, three. He is going to attack the light infantry. Do you square, sir?
Hmm. So you would be attacking for.
Yeah, because the horses are going uphill, it would be a -1. So it would be two dice for me.
Okay. And let me review Square real quick.
You would
Because
lose a
I.
card, and then you get a bounce roll, and I get a bounce roll.
Okay. Is it a random card?
Yes, it's a random card.
Gotcha. I don't think I'm gonna square.
In hindsight, I probably should have attacked the horse artillery because as I did the math, it was only a two, it wasn't a devastating cavalry roll. So that's probably good. So because the calf's going uphill, it's -1. So I only have three figures. So it's two dice. And then you'll get a devastating melee back of four dice.
Yeah, assuming I don't get a hit.
Well, true, true. So we'll see if you get a hit here. There's the way the dice are, every one die has a 50% chance of incurring an infantry hit with two infantry on the die and the swords. So here we go, two dice. One hit. So you'll battle back at three. One hit, one
Hit.
retreat.
Retreat.
All right, so that guy's done. So now I will have my artillery fire on the light and I'll check the terrain chart. I, artillery is unaffected by hills. So that would be 4, 3. Three dice from my foot artillery to your light.
Okay.
Nothing. Ah,
All right. Lucky.
lucky, lucky, lucky. All right, well, that ends my turn. Back to you.
All right. I'm gonna do a center probe.
Another one. A lot of probes.
So I'm gonna order this line infantry, this light, and then I'll do a leader bonus orders to order this line. Maybe that was unnecessary this turn, but we'll go there, there. Yeah, kind of wasted that leader bonus orders actually. Now that I think about it, just
Well, you got them closer.
yeah, that's true. It's something. Okay, so the light and the leader can't fire, um, but this line will do a melee. So I think it would be 4 minus the terrain plus the melee bonus. So
Yeah,
Four dice.
four. Two hits, and then he retreats. But as I recall, he has to retreat two hexes.
Okay. Right. Well, I'm gonna take ground.
I'd say that's smart.
Okay. And that is my turn.
All right, I am gonna do uh take command in the center. So he's gonna move there. He's gonna move there. He's gonna move up. And this guy will go there. So I will have this guy fire first under the terms of superb infantry training. So my ordered infantry unit's ranged combat dice are not reduced when it moves.
Okay.
And it's my light, which I'll show the viewers at home, the allies light. Standing ranged fire gets a +1. So he's 5. He's not reduced. Six die against your line, minus the one for the wood. So 5 dice.
Ouch. Okay.
Here we go. Wow. That would have been a good melee roll.
Yeah.
But
Honestly.
yeah, that did not help. Um, all right, we'll have this guy. He's rounded up, so he's 2 die plus the one at 3, minus one for the woods, 2 dice against the same guy.
Okay.
One hit, one retreat. Uh, and I think that is it. So we'll end the turn. Back to you.
All right. And how many tactician cards do you have now?
I have 4.
Okay.
That's an interesting question.
Just curious. I because I can't see your hand. I don't know if the
Right. No, that's a fair question. That's a fair question because if we were playing live, you'd see them.
right. Exactly. All right. Do a center assault.
Oh, ow.
A lot of center cards. All right. This line infantry move. Just nice and easy.
The French need a grand maneuver.
That would be nice. I have a lot of guys in the back line that aren't doing too much right now. Okay, we'll have you move one. And this guy move
I
two.
got to remember to keep 3 full strength British units on my base line.
That's right. Do I get one? Oh, two victory points. Good to know. Or wait, no, no, just one. Okay.
Oh, and they
This
got to be full strength. Damn it.
right. Two four right is it British units? So that Portuguese one doesn't count.
Oh, you're right. Oh, so you're right. I've already violated it.
Well, no, you have three full strength right now.
No, this guy's not full strength.
You're right. Okay, well, I'm gonna give myself a temporary
Well, wait,
penalty.
when does it get awarded? Oh, it
It
looks
goes
like
later.
immediately. All right, yeah, you get one. Wow.
Nice.
Boy, that's tight because I don't feel like I've moved many people up.
Honestly,
Well, at this point now, I'm going to go ahead and give up the victory banner and go balls to the wall. Send my guys up.
right. Yeah, I mean, I feel like it'd be worse to kind of give up your advantage and move a guy out of the gardens or something
Yeah.
just to get a temporary one. Um, but okay, so my line infantry is going to be three plus
But
the
wait,
one.
when you move into woods, you can't battle.
No, my line infantry, not light. The one I've ordered here.
This guy?
This guy's no bad. This guy's no bad. Yeah, this line. He started the turn in the woods.
Oh, did he start right there?
Yeah, because he was.
Oh, he just retreated.
Yeah, he
Yeah,
retreated on your turn.
right. Okay.
And how did you call out the time? You did that?
Oh, I hit Alt and then right click.
Weird. It's not working for it. Oh, oh, it's
Yeah, I
this is the.
see it.
It's no. All right. Well, I think this will be a total of three dice because one per unit plus the one melee minus the one woods.
Yeah. Yeah.
Something.
One hit. So I battle back for two. Nothing.
Right. All that is turn.
Well, I'm going to play counterattack. So I get to order 6 units in the middle. I think I'll go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. All right. So he's going to go one. He'll go there. He's going to go 1, 2. And he's going to go one. And I'm going to play artillery reposition. So he'll go 1, 2, 3. All right. So we'll start over here. He'll fire for 3 dice on your light. One hit. So he fires uh, for 6, -1 for the woods, 5 dice.
Wow. Okay.
Ah. So he takes one hit because he can ignore one flag with the support, but the other flag he can't move.
Right.
All right. Um, this guy fired the same guy. He's rounded down, or I mean, he's halved but rounded up. 3, and he's light, so 4 dice.
Okay. Wait. He moved.
Let's double check. He moved. So what is he? He's light. So half die per block round up and a plus one.
-1 in
Yes. Oh, did I forget that?
possibly.
Yeah. So
There's
he's half to two and a half, rounded up to three. He gets a plus one because he's light, and then a minus one for the woods. You're right. I erred there, viewers at home. So three dice. Here we go. Ah, there it's a little better. Two hits and a retreat, which he can ignore. Uh, and that's it. Nobody else can fire. All right. The grand maneuver, I think, might be the difference. It enabled me to get more units over. Of course, one of them got killed already.
true. You got wait, weird. That's tough.
And I have that ranged fire advantage, which gives me that one extra die every time I shoot.
Yeah, jeez. Okay. I think we'll go rally. Kind of inefficient to use it when I just have damage tree, but I think I gotta give it a shot.
Yeah, I think that's a good play. How many cards?
So 5.
Five dice. And then you get a tactician card.
Well, okay. That's 2. And the sabers and flags don't give me anything.
Uh, roll battle
Ability.
dice.
Yeah, don't.
Yeah, so you picked up two.
Okay. So we'll cover one here and then cover a hit there. Okay. So I'm going to attack your foot artillery for 5 by light infantry.
Why is he five?
I'm sorry, 4.
Four.
Still
Yeah,
plus
three
1.
plus the one. Yep.
Yeah.
Ooh,
Got one hit.
got a hit.
This one we will. This will go for your light infantry for 2.
Which one? Oh, the light. Oh, okay. Now, wait a minute. What defensive benefit do I get from the walled garden? Let's take a look. Terrain, terrain two. Let's see. Walled
I would
farm.
play
Infantry firing into is a negative two.
a -2.
Yeah, the walled farm is pretty powerful defense.
Oh, jeez. Okay. Uh, all right. Well, that gives me 1 die.
Yeah.
All right. Okay. Well, that is my turn. I'll drop my tactician card.
You got your tactician?
I did.
All
Yes.
right. All right. I will play attack on the right flank. So I'll order this guy, and this guy. He'll go there. This leader will go there. He'll fire uh, for three. Three dice. One hit, two retreats, one of which you can ignore.
Okay. Yeah, I'll ignore the first. Take that, and then take my hit.
All right. So I'll draw back to the French.
Right. We'll go forward.
Ooh, powerful card. Get some of these guys into the fight.
Yeah, honestly. We'll order those two on the right, on the left. In the middle there, I'm in an awkward position because my light infantry is pretty damaged, but it's just gonna take some awkward shuffling to bring the other two in, and then like this tile here is so exposed. I feel like as soon as I move a line infantry in there, he'll get destroyed on the next turn.
Well, and historically, that's what happened in the battle. The walled garden and Hougoumont were so powerful defensively, reducing the French fire by two dice, that it's even with them, you kind of got to get up there and melee.
Yikes! Wow.
Yeah, it's just tough.
Yeah.
You're not, I mean, in a ranged fire battle, the Brits are going to win every time because they have extra dice.
Right. But then in the melee battle, giving you free attacks, soften you up. So
Right.
it's tough. Okay, those will be my two in the center. And then on the left, so my horse artillery.
And luckily, I got my Portuguese out of there. Usually, that's a two banner pickup for the French.
Yeah, yeah, I probably should have killed them first. In my head, initially I was thinking they were on my side, and it wasn't until you started ordering them that I realized, oh wait, definitely not. But that's all right. Wow. So we'll order this one, and then I don't think I see any restrictions on my horse artillery if I can move it onto this hill.
Yeah.
So I think I can still attack, and I don't think the artillery, when it the horse artillery moves, I don't think it gets a
No, no
counter.
reduction. No reduction.
Okay, nice. All right. Well, gonna go 1, 2 for this light, 2 for this light. So they're not gonna battle. This line is going to move up one. You can't battle. Um, I guess for this one, target your foot artillery by light for 3.
Ooh, another hit.
All right. All right. Let's see if my horse can get that last hit with 2 dice.
Yep.
All right. Oh, nice.
Oh, man.
Lovely.
Rats.
Okay, that was helpful.
That was helpful. You don't know how helpful that was.
Well, hopefully I won't have to find out. That makes me think you have some sort of card.
Yeah, I have a card that I was about to use with that artillery unit that could have given me a decent shot at eliminating your two-figure light.
Oh, yikes. That's what I was worried about. Um, okay, well, I'll shoot into the garden
All right, let's see. What are the gardens?
I think that's just a -1.
Uh, walled garden -1. Yeah, into infantry firing into -1.
So 2 light. Jeez. All right. Well, a whiff there, but still a pretty good turn.
Oh yeah, you got rid of my anchoring artillery.
Hmm.
So here's the card I was going to use with that artillery. Fire and hold.
Oh wow, a 4 infantry and or artillery. Jeez, that's pretty good.
All right, so I got 4 infantry right there. So I get a +1 from the card. So that RI uh, fires for 3 +1, and another +1 is 5 -1 for the wood. So 4 dice. Here we go. I got him. Oh, here you go. Newbie mistake. What I should have done was fired at this guy with a
Oh,
range of 3.
guess yeah.
Yeah, newbie mistake. That's good for all you listeners to see that. Um, this guy will fire here. Yeah, because normally infantry has a 2 hex range, but that long range in British infantry can fire 3 ranges. So I could have come back here and at least weakened you. Oh well. All right. So this light normally fires at 6, +1 for the card 7, -1 for the wood. 6 dice against your French line.
6, wouldn't it be? Wait. Oh, okay. Yeah, because full strength +1 +1
Yeah.
Okay.
All right. Total of 6.
Gee,
Got him.
it's a painful turn.
So this guy's wasted.
I guess there's your rifle light not firing on the right
Yeah,
turn.
exactly. Oh well.
Oh, oh no, you only killed 2 full units.
Yeah. Well, they were weakened. They weren't full.
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
All right. This light will fire for 4 -1 for the woods. 3 at your French light. 1 hit. That was good shooting by the Brits.
Yeah, 5 tiles.
I cannot complain. I think the Brits are ahead a little bit.
Yeah, I think so.
But if you can crack open Hougoumont or the walled gardens or the orchard, you'd be right back in it.
True. That's the hard part though. Getting it open. And the walled gardens are -2 even with melee.
In melee, walled gardens. Uh, yeah, infantry firing into, attacking into is -2. Same as a town.
Sure.
Ooh, that's a powerful French card.
So we'll order 1, 2, 3, and now this is tough decision. I kind of want to order this guy, but he's at 2. And if he dies, I'm just handing you a banner for no reason.
Yeah. See, I would think you'd want to get some of these guys up.
Right. That might be
They're
smart.
more powerful in melee anyway.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, we'll do the guy with the leader. So he'll move two, move one, he'll move two.
Yeah, you can try and pick off the Portuguese guy
Right, right.
in the rifle light with only three figures.
That's what I'm thinking. Try to break through. We'll start here. So that would be three. He's light, so he doesn't get a plus one in melee.
So it'd be two dice, minus one for the terrain.
Right. Okay, yeah, because guard infantry are the only ones. Okay.
Ooh,
That's not bad. I'll take it.
yeah. All right, I battle back for one. Nothing.
All right. Well, same target. He'll be the attacker. Three dice.
Yep. Ah, and he gets to run away.
Oh, that's tough. That sucks.
But you can advance into the orchard,
Yes, I will definitely advance.
which, let's see. The orchard is a temporary victory banner worth one banner for the French when at least one orchard hex is occupied by a French unit at the start of a turn.
Okay. Any turn?
Yeah, well, your next turn. Yeah.
At the start of that turn. Okay.
Oh, yes, at the start of a turn. So with my next turn, you would get the award. I think that's how that rule goes. I don't think it's your turn. Let me read it again.
Let's see.
By a
So one.
French unit at the start of the turn. Yeah, well, you're right, but there I have had games where that kind of thing can make a difference.
Okay. Well, for my last attack, go this line on this rifle light. So it would be four plus one minus two, three. But I'm going to
Oh,
bring that up to four dice.
nice.
Looking for a kill here.
Oh, and he gets it. Wow.
Strength unit. That's huge.
A desperate attack by the French pays off. Wow, you got two units there.
Okay. So
That was a good tactics card play.
thank you. Thank you. So then let's hit.
And you're in the walled garden. Let's see.
Yeah, just give. Oh, so you're gonna lose your temporary victory banner.
Yeah, I will.
Okay. Um, I don't draw a tactician card, so I end my turn.
All right. Oh, did you? Oh, you ended your turn. All right. So I'm reading it. Let's see. So you already got one banner because I left the baseline. And then the British player gains one temporary victory banner at the start of a turn if the French do not occupy any of the three walled farm or two walled garden hexes, which you now do. The British start the battle with, so that victory banner goes away.
Okay.
I'll just remove the banner. Oh no. What? Let me go backwards. There we go. All right. We'll just know that banner's gone. Oh, there
You
you
can just
go. Oh, did you
wait.
remove it?
Yeah, I did.
I don't know what I did, but
I
okay.
just left it.
Oh, that's what I did, but it removed them all. Weird.
Weird.
Very weird.
Yeah.
All right, my turn. Uh-oh.
I tied it up.
You have tied it up. Man, just like that.
Just like that.
All right, here we go. The Brits are playing their own bayonet charge,
Yikes. All right.
ordering there, and there. Uh, so this guy will go there. This guy will go there. This guy will go two. And I don't I don't have any guard. Oh yeah, I do have guard infantry. So he's guard infantry. The GG. So
Yep.
he gets five. I believe GG, guard grenadier. He gets a +1 for melee and a +1 for the card.
That's a unit.
Yeah, that's seven, but you're in the walled garden, so you're -2.
Okay.
So that's, yeah, 5 dice. This could be critical.
Yeah.
Oh, 2 hits
It's,
and a leader check. Take my leader check. He passed. So now you battle back, uh, and it'll be a +1 because of the defensive terrain.
what do you mean by that?
Well, you battle back normally with 3 dice, but since I'm in Hougoumont, the walled farm, it's a -2.
Oh, +1 total.
Yeah, yeah, one total
Each.
battle back.
Okay. Gotcha.
Nothing. All right, now my other attack. Um, my British line. It'll just be 4 dice -1 for the terrain, so 3 dice. Oh, what a whiff! So you battle back for 3 dice.
All right.
1 hit. I have support, so I don't have to retreat. Well, that bayonet charge was not nearly as deadly as I was hoping it would be, but I did get my British line up to defend the orchard.
True. That's
All
true.
right, let me end my turn. Uh-oh. It's got very exciting now. 4 banners to 4.
Yeah, closer than it felt like a couple turns ago.
Yeah, exactly.
Tough. Yeah, kind of wanted to save this for something better, but I think I should do it now.
Oh, yeah. You got 2 units right there. I would say now's the time to play that.
Exactly, because this line infantry isn't on this world.
Yeah, he's given it a valiant deal. Now remember, once he dies, I'll get my banner back.
That's a good point. Yeah, I should somehow support him pretty soon. Okay. All right. I think he's going to go for the guard grenadier.
That's a pretty
So
powerful unit.
yeah, that's I gotta weaken that somehow. So I think I'm attacking with two dice.
Yeah, yeah, because he'd be three. The card gives him four minus a two for the defense. Oh, two hits.
Not bad.
You definitely weakened him, and you get a leader check.
Yeah, so what am I for? Two flags?
Yeah, well, you just click on those two dice there. Yeah, two. No, two. Oh, you eliminated him. Oh
Jeez.
man, you got two swords. Oh, chaos. Oh
Wow.
my gosh. That could be a game changer.
Yeah. Oh my God. Yeah, because that's a banner.
That's a banner. Wow. Oh, all right. So I battle back with four minus two for the wild garden with two. Two hits. Oh, I got him.
Okay.
And I get my own leader check.
Okay.
So you got
And
to
does it kill? Do you get? Are you just?
it's one. Yeah, I just it'll come up once you take the hits. The module will do it. You just got to
Okay.
take the hits.
Uh,
Oh, you got to double click on it to separate them. There you go. Now see how it went to one dice. So
yeah.
if it's a sword, I get him.
Excellent.
He passed. Uh,
So my leader can retreat.
yes, I
What do you
think
think?
up to three hexes.
Okay, we'll go one, two.
I'd move him here. Yeah, a little
Yeah, I'm
closer to
definitely
your
moving
guy.
him as far back as I can. He's still a little vulnerable, and he's just a sitting duck right now.
So you get a tactician card as you end your turn. Although you have that other attack, I think. Yeah.
Yes, I got one more. Um, Let me see. So battle back. None of your guys are getting an additional melee bonus. So we'll go for we'll go for the line infantry. So firing for four.
Yeah. Yep. Four dice.
Hey,
Oh, three hits. You got him.
good stuff.
Wow.
Nice.
And you can advance closer to those two Portuguese units, which if you eliminate them, you win.
Good point. I wasn't going to, but that's good strategy. I will do that.
Yeah. Well, it's a learning channel.
True. True.
See,
Yeah,
and
everybody wants two banners.
this is what's fun about Napoleonics. There's so many subtle things like that. Um,
Mm,
yeah,
true,
it's
but notably, right now, I think I lose my temporary banner, or you
oh
gain.
right. Yeah, I get a banner. Claim victory. I put it there. I put it at eight, so we don't have to do much there.
Okay.
Oh, and do you yeah, I get mine back. Is because your unit got eliminated here,
Right.
I get mine back because you're no
And now,
longer
yeah,
there.
I don't.
Right.
My one strength unit for three British units not occupying the baseline, but then I also should have one more because one orchard hex is occupied by a French unit at the
Oh,
start.
wait, let's double check. The orchard is a temporary victory banner with worth one banner. Oh yeah, you're right. So we were shorting you.
Okay.
So
I need one.
wow.
You need two.
Yes. Okay. Well, as it just so happens, I have a bayonet charge. So I'm going to order this guy, this guy, this guy, and this guy. So he's going to go one, two. He's going to go one, two. He's going to go one, two. And this guy, he'll just stay put. All right. So he obviously does nothing. I kind of ran away. Um,
Yeah, I saw.
that was, and that's the second bayonet charge I drew. I literally just drew it up because
Jeez.
otherwise I wouldn't have been able to get that Portuguese one figure unit out of your line of fire.
Right, he would have still been there.
Yeah,
You
because
can't retreat.
he started here. If I'd gone to the hill, you could still go after him. And here, you'd still go after him. Yeah, I'm
Right.
hoping to kill your guy, but we'll see what happens. All right, so bayonet charge. He's a guard, so he gets an extra one.
And Orchard's not like Forest. You can still attack the turn you go into it.
Oh, let's. Oh, you know what? Let's check that because maybe I would move here instead.
Okay.
But let's check. That's a good call.
I'm just seeing Forest and Town type hex. So I
Uh,
don't think Orchard is a Town type hex.
I would think it's like forest.
Yeah.
Orchard. All right, so yeah, I can't move there. I got to move there if I want to attack.
You can see
Oh, oh, I
yeah,
see.
it's that you can't
A
attack.
walled garden. Is it? It's not a walled garden, though. Oh, it is a walled garden.
Is it?
Is it?
I don't know.
No.
It's
It's
an orchard.
it's.
It's its own thing.
Do you see orchard on the terrain chart?
Yes, on the
Oh, there it
terrain.
is. Yeah, yeah. -1 all the way across. There it is. Under breastwork or field work. Okay. -1. All right. So, um, so he's a five figures. He gets a +1 in melee, six. The card makes him seven, but the fact you're an orchard makes him six.
Oh my god. All right.
Got him.
Wow.
Wow. What a swing.
Jeez. Okay.
Well, and that will, I think that eliminates that banner we just awarded to you.
Yes.
All
I
right.
mean, I'm start.
And he'll advance there. Um, and that's it because yeah, I'll take that result. The other guy can't do range fire; he could only do melee. I thought about this guy moving him here for just this situation, but I didn't want to have him here and then have you be able to attack with two guys.
True, and then maybe take ground
Yeah,
if
because
you were to.
because at the time you only needed one banner.
Right.
Although I guess if
You
he
just guarantee you kill points, right?
right, but I figured I needed both units to take the shot. Although if I'd moved him here, he could have fought backwards.
See.
So I don't know. That again, that's probably a newbie mistake. I probably should have moved him here, and then I would be attacking this guy. But now I can't do range fire. Yeah, that was a newbie mistake. I should have moved him up because I because in defending, even had you lived, you'd still be able to move the light guy here and attack him.
True. Yeah,
So
good point.
yeah, I screwed that up. So all you listeners at home, bad bad Napoleonics. That's why it's a game that just about anybody can play, but there is some subtlety and it's hard to play well. I usually lose against better players. And Joe's a better player and he's made this scenario very close. All right, let me so that's the end of my turn. And he could still pull it out here. He only needs
Maybe
two banners.
this is probably my last turn. I don't think I feel like.
Well, if you move into here, you'll pick up a banner. But you're right. I don't know that you can win a banner because those are
Well,
five figures.
yeah, because your temporary banner is because you control,
I control Hougoumont and the walled garden.
or yours is because I don't occupy any.
Right. Yeah.
I could get two temporary victory banners at the start. Don't occupy any of.
Well, what if you moved your leader into here?
Um, would that give me?
Well, see, that's where let's see. The British player gains one temporary if the French do not occupy. It doesn't that so if you go to special rules, the second
Yeah,
bullet point,
British. Yeah, so I mean, I could move my leader into there, but then the thing is, you could just kill it and then you get your
true.
victory banner back because it's. I feel like I have one turn to try to fulfill the victory conditions that give me temporary banners, and try to like do a last push to get my last two. But
Right.
the ones that just prevent you from getting banners at the penalty of putting my units in a very killable position doesn't really do me much good this
Yeah,
turn.
I agree.
So I think okay. Um Interesting. This is a tough decision. Should I talk through my choices here or just kind of
I think that would be helpful for everybody because I can kind of look and see what your choices may be. I mean, it's up to you. You can keep them secret if you want, but or you could explain them after the fact.
that's true. That's
Yeah, in
true.
fact, we could just we'll go ahead and play through the game, but we know we can log back to French turn 10 and show the viewers what this actually looks like, and then you can explain. Here's what my thoughts were.
True. True.
We call that a debrief.
All right.
Recon and force.
This one, this one, this one, and this one. So I'll just get my leader out of danger here.
That makes sense.
I think I'll get him out of danger too.
I would agree because I've still got to kill one more unit.
Right, right. Which when I was looking at my board, I realized I could make that a bit more difficult than I thought.
Yeah.
So let's go. Actually, I'm gonna go here instead. Go. Okay. Yeah. So he started here,
Yeah. Okay.
and then I'm gonna move my cavalry.
Ooh, yeah. I was a little worried about that cavalry out there.
Yeah, that's because you just have two, so that's possible leadership as well.
Yes. Well, and that was potentially a game changer when you killed my leader.
Yeah, that's one of the banners. So So I'm gonna be attacking with three.
Right, because he's uphill.
Mhm.
Is that? Oh, wait. Uh,
Oops. But
you didn't give me a chance to play charge if charged. Um, I think all that means is that both units roll their melee dice at the same time.
okay.
So I'm rolling downhill. I think I only get one die anyway.
Yeah, because I think yeah, downhill is
Yeah. All
-1.
right. So I got nothing, and you got one hit.
Yes. So I get a leader check.
Yep. Wait, did it not? Well, go ahead and roll two dice. Oh, yeah, two dice for the leader check. Nothing.
That's a win. Okay. And that's standard end turn.
All right. I will play assault on the right flank. Order those guys, and they will go. Whoops. Wait a minute. One, two, three. One, two, three. And back to you. It's getting tricky.
It is, yeah, and all these special rules I'm trying to see because some of them give me banners, some of them give you banners, and some of them give me banners based on what you're doing, or you banners based on what I'm doing.
I know.
I keep having to refer to it.
And you've dealt out a fair amount of damage. I got two units with one figure, one unit with two.
Yeah, but I mean these are just so strong. I have to stay away. Let's do a
Ah. So you just got the one cavalry, right? And the horse
the horse
artillery.
artillery. Yep. But this is also an interesting decision because I could try to chase down your light cavalry, but if I do that, your guard grenadier could turn backwards and just slice my guy up. So that's a little risky, I feel.
But he's only three figures.
He's
And
only
remember,
three.
you have retire and reform.
Oh yeah, that's right. Where are the rules for that?
It's basically if you're attacked by infantry, you can retire and reform, which means swords don't count as hits in melee.
Okay, interesting. Okay. I guess that's true. I guess I could do that. All right. So that would be one, two, three. And if I start here and I move here and then here, am I allowed to move again if there's a
Yeah,
unit?
there's no zones of control in
Okay,
Command of Colors.
gotcha. Okay. It's a little
So are you moving the one? Yeah, there you go.
Yeah, I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do it. So let's start with this heavy artillery, and that would be 3, 2, 1 plus 1, so a total of 2.
Oh, okay. Wait. Oh yeah, he can do that. He's got the range for that.
I believe so, because of
Let's see. Horse.
one, two, three.
Oh yeah, he goes 3, 2, 1, 1. 3, 2, 1. No, he's firing with one dice.
Yeah, but doesn't cavalry charge give me a
Oh right, right. I'm sorry. Yeah, yeah, yeah. You're right. Two dice.
nothing?
Nothing.
All right. Okay, let's go for maybe a win here.
Uh, four,
Five
five
dice.
dice.
5 dice on your light cavalry.
Uh,
Come on, just one sleeper.
oh, you got the
Ah,
hit. And now you
leader check
take
with
the
one.
leader check. Oh, he made it. Whew.
Wait,
Um,
isn't that?
it's one die. Yeah. So now he retreats off the board with no effect. He just runs away.
Okay.
I'll just put him over here.
I won't take.
Okay.
All right. So I don't draw a tactician card for this, so I just end my turn.
Okay, here we go. I'm playing probe center. I'll order these guys. He's going to go there. He's going to go there,
Oh, yikes.
which cuts off your retire and reform, right? Because you have no retreat path. Now, to make sure I've got an attack, I'm playing loophole buildings.
Okay.
So he's going to attack. Let's see. So this is a building hex, right?
Um,
Is that what we figured? Or is it
well, it's a walled farm,
walled farm? All right.
which is considered a town type hex. I don't know if that's different than building.
Yeah. So -2 in. So, oh, cavalry's -3 when you come in. All right. So I'm going to cut up my attacks because you may survive and get a battle back. And what I'm trying to do here, viewers, is make a decision. Do I have the horse artillery join the attack of the guards grenadier? But if he has first strike, he would negate that. Or if he has a battlefield smoke. So I'm going to take two different attacks. The first will be the guard grenadier. He's 3. Melee he gets a +1 for 4. So that's it. He's 4. And there's no retire and reform because he has nowhere to reform to or retire to. 4 dice. Here we go. One hit and a second hit because, oh no, you can ignore it with your leader.
Yes.
Ah, all right. So leader check, passed, and you get a battle back that's negated.
Okay.
Now the horse artillery will attack for 3. Ah, nothing. Nothing. You get a battle back for 3.
Yeah. All right.
Oh, a hit and a retreat. There's the hit. There's the retreat. Oh no. Yeah, I had to go for that probe center attack and try and take you out because that's the only unit near me.
Yeah, I mean, there's your last banner. It's killing that unit. So
Right.
it's just
He was stubborn. I couldn't get any swords.
yeah.
Uh-oh. If you have the right card, you might win here.
So this question: if I'm next to a unit like melee range with a unit, can I make a ranged attack on a different unit?
Uh well like yes. Like let's say your light here was actually here. He could still make ranged fire against either of these guys, even though the light cavalry is next to him.
I mean, what if he's here? Can I ranged fire on?
No. If the
Okay,
light was here, he would have to melee this guy.
gotcha.
That was a nice rules question because it didn't tell me at all what you might do. I'm wise to your games.
It's it's hit, but I think if I understand a different correctly, I might be the victory, but we'll see. First,
All right, you played Recon and Force.
so action these, and then hopefully I understand this card correctly. I'm going to play a tactician card, light infantry skirmish. So an ordered light infantry, which will be this guy, can move up to 3 hexes through friendly units and non-impassable terrain. Then they may perform ranged combat. So I
Okay,
think I'm gonna go 1, 2, 3. I'm not gonna perform the optional ranged combat.
right.
And then it says it may either. This is where I'm a little confused because it says immediately after conducting ranged combat, the unit may either move back to the unit's original hex or remain in its current hex. So he didn't conduct ranged combat, so I don't know if
Well, I
it's
would think you got to do one or the other. You either got to move off or remain. So,
right.
yeah.
So I mean, if I can remain, I think that is a victory for me because
Well, this ironically, we talked about this. Is when is the awarding of the banners?
right, that's true. It does matter actually.
Um, so let me. I've got my Napoleonics box here. If everyone will hang on a minute.
Right, we can edit this out. We can edit this part.
Well, it'll only take me a moment. Um,
Okay.
let's see, because I've always played that you don't award it right away. It's always at the end of a turn. But oh, here we go. Expansion 5. Generals, marshals, tacticians. New game mechanics. Uh let's see. I think it's in the beginning. Victory banner. Oh, here we go. Temporary victory banner objective hex. Turns hexes. A victory banner in an objective hex is gained when a unit of the appropriate side occupies a hex at the start of its turn. If the unit vacates the hex for any reason during its own turn or during the opponent's turn, the victory banner is immediately lost. Now, let's first review here in this game the special rule. We're looking at the orchard is a temporary victory banner worth 1 banner for the French when at least one orchard hex is occupied by a French unit at the start of the turn. So it says temporary victory banner and it's hex based. Temporary victory banner objective hexes. The victory banner for this group of objective hexes is immediately gained when the appropriate side has units occupying. Oh, that's an absolute majority. Oh, so maybe it is immediately gained. Although that's a majority. Hang on. Temporary group victory banner objective hex. A number of hexes together form a group victory banner objective. The appropriate side that occupies all the objectives will gain one. Yeah, I do. I think you get it immediately. Oh, wait. Oh, wait a minute. No, 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 no. Here's the special rule from the module. The orchard is a temporary victory banner worth one banner for the French when at least one orchard hex is occupied by a French unit at the start of the turn. So it's not awarded this moment in time. Wait a minute. I hang on. I screwed up your audio. Can you hear me now?
I can hear you now. Yeah.
Oh, so none of that could be heard. I must have.
I caught like the last 5 seconds of what you heard.
Oh, all right. Well, we'll have Mark clean up the video. So the special rules in a thing says when at least one orchard hex is occupied by the French unit at the start of the turn. Now, I think that's your turn.
Okay.
Now, because what I'm reading in the book, the rule book, yeah, the victory banner in this objective hex is gained when a unit of the appropriate side occupies the hex at the start of its turn. So the module doesn't have its turn, but I think
Okay.
that's the
Crucial word
implication.
there.
Yeah.
It's okay.
So if I don't knock you out of that, you'll pick up a banner and win.
Okay, but if you kill the unit, you'll win. So I think it's honestly probably better to just move up.
Well, hang on, because remember, you've got this light cavalry over here.
Yeah, so I can still try to win on that. But what I'm saying is, if it doesn't work, I don't want to just hand you to win on this guy on my.
Oh, I see. Right.
So I feel like it's better to maybe go like, from here move 2 hexes. Try to hit your light.
Oh, and then move away. Yeah,
Yeah, just
yeah.
stay out of reach.
Discretion's a better part of valor.
Exactly. So he would be two. Okay. So I'm moving, so it's down to two,
And
and
you
then
you
I
get your
get my
plus
bonus,
one.
and then -1. So I think
Yeah.
it's
So he has support, so he doesn't have to retreat.
okay. So then,
Yeah, I agree with you. I think that's a better tactic to stay out of harm's way. Because if you get close, I might kill you with my grenadiers.
exactly. So I don't want to risk that. I at least want to make you come to me. Okay. So my options here, I can either go for your infantry or your heavy artillery.
I mean, it's easier to get infantry hits because of the way the die's constructed. But you're in melee, so if you go, you only got to get one hit for the horse artillery to win. You got to get two hits against the Portuguese, but in melee, you'd have a two-thirds chance of getting one hit. I don't know about two. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Each die would have a two-thirds chance,
but I need to.
but
I
you,
feel like things are better if I do this. Horse artillery.
yeah, I would tend to agree. That's the more conservative approach.
Okay, well, we'll try that. So looking at three dice.
Yeah, for the win. Oh, a retreat. Oh, well, that was the right move. Although, no, if you'd gotten that die roll against the other guy, you would have won.
It's painful.
Oh,
It's okay. I don't think I'm gonna take. Uh, let's see, my final one.
well, no, if you take ground, you get another attack.
You do? Wait, so that's
Yeah, yeah,
okay. Yeah, we'll definitely do that.
yeah. You get another bite at the apple because I retreated. So you get to move up and attack again. So it's another three dice with a shot to. All you need is the artillery
Treat.
or a retreat or a
I
sword. So it's
see.
a 50% chance on each
Okay.
of the three dice.
Okay. Okay. Those are good odds. Good for three. Oh,
Well, you got a flag
the artillery.
and the artillery. So here, let's make it official. Take the hit. And Joe scores the win. He comes from behind, I might add.
Right.
I had a
That's rough.
pretty massive line set up, and
Yeah.
you just played well. You hung tough. You got a
Lucky rolls.
couple lucky rolls. Well, guess what it came down to? The freaking leader.
Yeah.
That was the difference.
It's a lucky. That was a lucky hit because it wasn't on a unit that got killed. So I had.
Right. It wasn't the leader check one die roll, it was two.
Yeah, I think that's a 1 in 36 chance
So,
that these
yeah.
dice on one sip.
I think you're right. Oh, man. That's painful. Well, this is about as close as it gets in Napoleonic's command and colors. Uh,
Yeah, one.
8 banners to 6. So 7. I got 7 banners. Wow, that's well, good game, Joe. Now, was
Thank you.
that? I don't think we need to go back to say what you were going to do because you did kind of talk through it.
Yeah, and at this point, I played the cards. I don't even remember what the situation was.
Right.
But it's like hedging your bets or something.
Well, the result speaks for how well you played.
Thank you,
That's
thank you.
good.
It's close.
Yeah, this was an exciting game. I mean, I kind of pulled ahead, and you came back, and then it was like point and counterpoint, and we both had rolls for the win. I had a roll for the win, but
That's
it didn't work out when
on
I
that count.
right against the cavalry, and I cut off your retire and reform, and I had two separate three die attacks, so six die total against a four-figure unit, and all I came up with, in part because your leader was there, so
Or,
it was harder to get a retreat hit because you could soak up one flag. But all in all, I think emblematic of just a great Napoleonic scenario, well designed, with different, plays to the strengths of the Brits with their range fire. Yeah, that was fun. So we'll definitely have to do a rematch, and we'll do that live again and post that on the banter so everybody can see that.
perfect.
Any closing comments, Joe?
Ah, yeah, this was fun. That was a good scenario. Back and forth. Got some temporary banners. The terrain mattered. But yeah, king comes out on top, I guess.
And there's the trash talk. I love it.
Kept it respectful. The channel.
All right. Well, thank you for joining the Battlefield Banter, Joe. Another glorious win for the Sons over the Father. And with that, we'll bring it to a close.
Perfect. Honored you could have me. Glad to be a guest.
Awesome. Thank you. Bye.